In today's video, I will be ranking every single Minecraft shader on a scale of 0 to 20. And at the end, I'm going to reveal which shader is the best for you. Let's get right into it. So here we have every shader that I was able to find, and we're gonna start in alphabetical order. So each shader will get 2 rankings, 1 out of 10 for look, and another 1 out of 10 for performance. So let's start with these BSL shaders. So Minecraft loaded, never mind. Okay, so I got the FPS counter up. I just need to make sure, okay, frame rate unlimited. So, it doesn't look the best. It could look better. Actually, I don't know why I'm complaining. It actually kind of does look good. Yeah. My frame rate is staying over 60, which is, never mind, it dropped down to 49. Don't want to leave any trees floating. So, yeah, it dropped down to 49. It's not going below that, though. So, I think that these shaders are pretty good. They're not the best, so performance, I'm gonna give it a, since 60 FPS is basically standard, I think I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because of these lag spikes down here. So, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10, and I think a 9 out of 10 on the looks, so 17 out of 20. So, yeah, those are BSL shaders. So now let's do builders QOL shaders. And wow, that loaded quickly. So, these are not really shaders, if I'm being honest. It's basically just a resource pack. Yeah, that's all there is. So let's check the performance of this. I don't think we need more wood. So my frame rate so far, I don't believe it's dropped below 120 frames per second, which is excellent since my monitor is a 60 Hz monitor. It has not dropped at all. And I think I'm ready to finalize my rating. So QOL shaders. I think the looks, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10. I know, but it doesn't add anything. Actually, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. It doesn't add anything, but it also doesn't like destroy the actual like gameplay or anything. And for performance, that is a 10 out of 10. So that is a 15 out of 10 15 out of 20 for the QOL shaders. Next, Chocapic 13v9. Okay, whatever that is. What? 15 out of 20. Next are Chronos shaders. Yeah, it's loading. It's definitely taking a while. I don't think this is intended for my graphics card, so I had to disable them. Chronos. 0 out of 10 on both. yeah, so 0 out of 20. I'm sorry, developers of Chronos shaders, but let's move on to the next one, complementary shaders. Yep, and it's taking a while, as usual with these shaders. So it looks good. I would give it for looks, let's observe this. Okay, that's a 9 out of 10 for looks. And performance, I think for performance, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Next shader's continuum, what? So let's check this out. So that performance does take a huge hit. That's weird. Otherwise, it looks fine. I think I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 on the looks, but I have to give it a 4 out of 10 for performance. So it's only an 11 out of 20. But if you have a better PC, it should be fine for you. Now expose LUTs, whatever. Let's check this. It's like blurry, and it's kind of like laggy. Like, I don't know if that's just my graphics card. I think it's about to explode or something, but I think I'm gonna give it an 8 out of, actually a 7 out of 10 for looks. And performance, that takes a huge hit. Sorry, 2 out of 10. So that is a 9 out of 20. Kappa shaders. Okay, let's take a look at this. Lagging. Okay. 1 out of 10 performance. Otherwise, everything seems fine. I would actually give this a 10 out of 10 for looks. Yeah, so that's a 10 out of 10 for looks, but 1 out of 10 for performance. Next is nostalgia shaders. Okay, let's take a look. That loading time was quick, and I really like these clouds, like the blocky clouds. I really like it, and it looks great, like the shadows and everything. The quality is great. I think I'm actually going to give this a 10 out of 10 for looks. Performance, we're looking at like a 5 out of 10. Okay, so that gives us a 15 out of 20. Maybe it's good, but let's test the next one, NV shaders. If it would load, thanks. And I can't really test the shadows because well, it's like nighttime, but these shadows are kind of like hard, and the performance also takes a hit. So I think I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 on the looks, and also a 5 out of 10 on the performance. Jesus, it's pitch black. So a 10 out of 20. So next up is Oceano shaders. Check this out. So there aren't very obvious shadows. I think I should get a sword or something. But the shadows aren't very obvious. Like if you didn't know that there was if you couldn't go down, you wouldn't even know that this went down, because it blends in, and it's not that good. Please, I'm trying to record a video. So I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. for the yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 for the looks and a 6 out of 10 for performance. Next is potato shaders, and on the website where I found all these shaders, the list, it said that it was the performance impact was none. So let's test that theory. Oh, well, we're sitting at solid above 65 FPS, so that's an immediate 10 out of 10 on the performance. So the looks, these shadows, the sky, I have to give it a 6 out of 10 on the looks. Next up is Project Luma. Let's check this out. Wow, very nice graphics. I really love them. Like they're so high quality. Like I could play with this all day. 0 out of 10 on the looks. Although performance, surprisingly, I'll have to give it like a 9 out of 10. So after that disaster, we have raspberry shaders. So here I'm seeing an error that says invalid program composite 1. So it must be like a buggy shader or something. 6 out of 10, but for 8 out of 10 for performance. Now the one I'm scared about, SUS Renewed and SUS PTGI. I haven't tried SUS Renewed, but once my game crashed was with PTGI, so I'm scared. What is this? Oh, actually, this is like kind of playable, but with the low frame rate, like 30 FPS, the motion blur is a bit too much. But I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 on performance. Although looks, I think it's great. I'm gonna give it a these shadows, so 9 out of 10. Now when I'm scared, here goes nothing. Oh, 3 out of 10 for performance, although looks 9 out of 10. Out of the cards, I mean shaders that are scary to my graphics cards, Silder's enhanced default. Okay, I've used Silder shaders before, and well, the looks, this is pretty good, except for some like blockiness there. These looks, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, and performance, 150 FPS, 10 out of 10. Now, these two shaders, these might be my favorite, although enhanced might be my new favorite. Silder's vibrant shaders. This is I'm gonna test the light version first. And as you can see, the graphics quality is much lower. Although these like rays, these are awesome. So I think I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10, and for performance, 10 out of 10. What about the high version? Wrong shader? Okay. 10 out of 10 for looks, and dang, 8 out of 10 for the performance. And now just a few last shaders. But I'm not even gonna try to say that. Literally no changes. So that looks a bit weird. 7 out of 10 and 10 out of 10. The next one is T. What? Okay. looks like normal default Minecraft. Anything to the sun? No, it's just normal default Minecraft. So 5 out of 10. Wait, is this an FPS boosting shader or something? 5 out of 10 and 10 out of 10. Next one is U shader. And the quality, it's not perfect. 9 out of 10. Those clouds are quite realistic, but performance, 6 out of 10. Next one's Vanilla Plus. I think I've heard of these, but I've never used them. Well, these look good. Except for some of the shadows, they aren't like perfectly smooth. I think I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. And let's take a look at the FPS. 9 out of 10 again. Looks like this is an 18 out of 20. And now Voyager shader. Let's check this out. Come on, computer, why do you have to be slow today? I'm trying to review shaders. 10 out of 10 on the graphics and looks. But I'm gonna say 0 out of 10 on the performance. Next up, Wisdom shaders. We're down to the last 3. And it looks a bit foggy on the trees. Oh, what's that? Glare? I don't know what it's called, but it's something. It appears more on cameras than in my eye. These trees are acting very weird. Otherwise, everything's fine. I'm gonna give it a 9. Maybe the trees are a bit annoying. Actually, an 8 out of 10. Performance-wise, again, 8 out of 10. Last two, Trilton's V8 shaders. Check them out. The loading screen popped up. I'm kind of scared. Oh. Well, that's a bit weird. This sun is a bit weird. Otherwise, everything's fine. And it's a bit dark. You know what? 8 out of 10. For performance, 9 out of 10. And we are now down to the last one, Astra Lex BSL edit. Let's check these out. And I think by BSL edit they mean like it's a version of BSL. And it's very, very vibrant. Takes a bit of performance hit. It does look good. I think I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 on the looks, and 7 out of 10 on the performance. So that concludes my shader testing. All the results are up on screen. So the best shaders for just looks in order. There's actually 4 of them in order from best performance to lowest performance. Silder's Vibrant High, Nostalgia shaders, Kaba shaders, and Voyager shader. And now for the best performing ones. There's actually 7 of them in a tie. So from best looks, there's Silder's Enhance, Silder's Vibrant Light, Simplicis, whatever. It's on screen. Potato shaders. QOL shaders. Chocapic 13 T shader. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. So all the links for the downloads will be in the description. And thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, remember to join my Minecraft server, mc.mlgland.net. We have a ton of games, as you can see. Bed Wars, Lifesteal SMP, that's new. Also, it supports 1.19. I know it says 1.18, but it does support 1.19. So, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.